Welcome to PicoGenius.com, where science, electronics, and microcontrollers converge. I'm a college professor at Pima Community College in Aviation Technologies. This term, my motion dynamics class is going to demonstrate a direct measurement of the speed of sound. Sound travels at about 1,100 feet per second, and light travels much faster at about 984 million feet per second. My class will use this vast difference to measure the speed of sound. The experiment consists of a telescope with a photosensor, a parabolic dish with a microphone, an oscilloscope, and a small explosion. When the explosion occurs, light will arrive at the telescope immediately. Sound, however, takes some time to get to the dish. The difference will be measured by the oscilloscope and will be a very close approximation to the speed of sound. The telescope and the parabolic dish will be connected to the oscilloscope through electronic circuits. The light will be converted to an electrical signal via the cadmium sulfide and bridge circuit and will be attached to channel 1 of the scope. The sound will be converted to an electrical signal via a sensitive audio amplifier and will be attached to channel 2 of the scope. The arrival of the light will trigger the scope, and shortly thereafter the sound wave will arrive. I hope you enjoy this demonstration by my 2023 Motion Dynamics class at Pima Aviation.
Okay, so my name is Neil, and I want to welcome you to the 2023 Fall Motion Dynamics class. In this class, we're going to do one of the projects, which is to measure the speed of sound.
So I'm Desiree. I'm Ivania. We're going to be your videographers for the project.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Omri. I've set up the equipment that will be needed. The telescope is used to detect the flash of a small explosion, and the parabolic collector is used to detect the sound wave resulting from the explosion.
Hey, my name is Wissam Al-Dirty. I'm going to measure the distance between the equipment and the explosion. Just get it.
You're good.
Oh, okay. Hi, my name is Ryan. Hi, Ryan. Before we conduct the experiment, we have to aim the camera at the light source, which will lead the precise point where the explosion will happen.
Yeah, this is Neil again. I just wanted to explain how the equipment is connected to the instruments. We have a telescope that is going into channel 1 of this oscilloscope, and we have a big ear that's going on to channel 2 of the oscilloscope. So channel 1 will record the light event, and channel 2 will be recording the sound event, so that we can get the time difference between the two.
Hey y'all, my name's Chris, and the idea is that light travels much faster than sound. And with the telescope and the big ear, we can measure the difference between when the light arrives from the flash and when the sound arrives from the flash.
Alright, okay. My name is Lee. I'll be knowing the distance between the explosion, the time difference between the flash, and to the bang as we calculated the speed of sound.
You're good.
Hello, I'm the explosion specialist. I will light this explosive precisely where that light is to set it off so we can test the sound.
Got another good one.
Is that good?
Yeah, see? Here's the explosion, here's the sound wave. So this was a time traveled right here. 122 milliseconds.
Okay. We have an event. You can see the spike on channel 1 representing the flash of the explosion, and a very obvious trace representing the arrival of sound or of the sound wave on channel 2.
We will use the cursors on the scope to measure the time difference between the flash and the sound arrival.
The time is 122 milliseconds.
The distance to the explosion was 140.11 feet.
The published speed of sound is 760 miles per hour and about 1,100 feet per second.
Let's divide the measured distance to the explosion by the time measured on the scope and see how close we are. So 140.11 divided by 122 is 1,148. Bam.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
You can see by using an oscilloscope, a telescope, and a parabolic dish, the class was able to obtain a pretty accurate measurement of the speed of sound. And they had a great time doing it.